Hello and welcome to the Powerboost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme from real to real. From real to real. There are these two aspects of the self. One is the real. The real is what is going on in the movie of life. And then there is the real self, the real me. The real is, is recorded, the real is scripted, the real keeps on changing, but the real is eternal. The real is always peaceful. The real never changes. So, although we see the real, and when we see the real, it feels very real. Whenever we feel real about anything, we begin to engage ourselves emotionally, begin to connect our emotions to it. And so, whatever is happening in the real, in the play of life, when I feel that it is real, at that time I'm actually giving life to something that is unreal. And that's where we have to then deal with our thoughts, feelings, emotions. But the moment I realize that everything that is happening in this physical dimension is actually a real, it's not real. The reality lies in the invisible. Whatever is happening in this physical dimension, this body, this sensory machine is taking, is receiving signals and then creating images and sounds inside the mind. So it is actually real. It is processed. It is not real because it is processed through the body, the sensors of the body. And so the real is that which is beyond the senses of the body. The real is the being, the soul that we are. The real is our eternal journey through time. Real is the divine that we all belong to. And so the more I stay in the real, in the soul, I automatically come out of the real. And so then whatever happens, I know that it is happening in the story. Just like when we watch a movie, there could be scenes that may be, happening at a very fast pace, even though it seems very real, but we know that it is not real. And whilst seeing and enjoying the real, we don't confuse it with the real. We know that as soon as this movie finishes, the real, will be different than what is being projected on the screen. Mhm. In the same way, the more I create a distance between the real, whatever is happening in the story, in the life of the character that I'm playing, or even in general in the world, everything is a part of the real, the script. And I am safe. The real me is safe. Nothing can harm the real me because the real is not dependent on the real. So let us make this shift from real to real, from real to real. Let's spend the next few minutes as we sit comfortably, relax ourselves, I realize that whatever is happening in the world, in this entire physical dimension, it's actually happening in the real, in the story. Even the character, the body, the role that I am so familiar with its all the tasks and all the relations, everything, it actually belongs to the real. And I realize that the real self, the real me, is beyond these physical stories. I realize the real self, the tiny being of light, soul, the most beautiful, peaceful, and noble being of light. I am an actor who is enacting the role, the character that has been assigned to me. My real self is above and beyond the drama of life. I live in my home, my eternal home, beyond this physical dimension. That's the real me, a beautiful, tiny point of light, without the burden of the character, without any role, just I, the being, the light. I experience my truth, my reality, beyond the busyness of the physical world. This is where I belong, in my home, with my eternal family, in the presence of the divine. The divine never confuses the real with the real. The divine stays in the awareness of the real constantly. So as I come closer to the divine, I experience the reality of the unconditional and eternal love that the divine has for me. The reality of our truth here beyond the physical world. There's nothing to do here but just to be myself, soaked in God's love. I absorb the presence of the divine deeply. The divine sees me in my real form. I hold this experience, this vision, and as I gently return back from my real world, the world of the soul, to the real world, the world of the role, the character, I know deeply and I connect deeply with my reality. As I play my part in the real world, I have this distinction between the real self and the real self as I engage with the world outside. And I see everyone in their reality. And from time to time, I take a moment whilst enjoying the real world to acknowledge the real that is holding, driving the real. Om Shanti.